Hello all, welcome to Read to Share. Today's story is called The Great Dino-snore. Tilly was a happy little triceratops until it got close to bedtime. As soon as the sun began to set, poor Tilly would tremble and shake. She would keep her eyes wide open and ask her mama questions after questions. What's that spooky noise rumbling in the distance? What's that shadow behind the big great rock? What's that rustling in the grasses? One night Tilly was snoozing beside her big brother Gus when a strange noise awoke her. What was that? Whispered Tilly, peeping into the darkness. Don't worry, Gus murmured. That's only the great Dino-snore. Tilly sat up in surprise. The great Dino-snore? It sounded like a monster. Gus gave his sister a playful nudge. Then he said, The great dinosaur comes out every night. You must have heard it before. It appears in the forest, then shuffles in the dark until morning. I have heard it, squeaked Tilly, trembling from top to toe. What shall we do? Come with me, said Gus. Poor Tilly hurried along behind Gus. After a while, her eyes got used to the dark. Gus cried, Tilly! She heard that spooky rumbling noise again. Don't worry, said Gus, pointing towards the mountains. It's just an old volcano bubbling, like it always does. Gus, cried Tilly. She had spotted the dark shadow behind the big rock. Stay calm, said Gus. That's just the shape of a diplodocus lying down to sleep. Gus, Tilly cried. She had heard that rustling sound. It's all right, said Gus. That's just the night breeze blowing through the grass. Tilly cuddled up to Gus and looked around. The stars were twinkling bright as she listened to the noises of the night. Maybe the dark wasn't so scared after all. Our world is just the same, said Gus, even when the sun goes down. Gus led Tilly back home to bed. The little triceratops was getting sleepy. She made a happily shuffling sound before asking one last question. So Gus, she yawned, what is the great Dino-snore? But Tilly couldn't keep her eyes open for another second. She drifted off to sleep. Gus chuckled. Why, it's you, of course. Night-night. The end. Thank you for listening. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.